Hi guys, welcome to Real Freedom TV. If you are new here, please hit the subscribe button and keep coming back for more videos like this. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to avoid losing your man, how to avoid losing him. Now, for every relationship, there will be ups and downs, and there will come a time when both parties may decide to go their separate ways. Both parties may fall out of love with each other, like they say. Or the guy, usually in most cases, the guy decides to take a hike, decides that he doesn't want to have anything to do with you anymore. He decides to move on. This is the stage where most ladies get heartbroken. You've committed yourself, you've become attached to this person, you are already seeing your future together, you become like husband and wife, you're already envisioning how you build your future as a couple. But then they drop the bombshell on you. They are not interested anymore. They want you to give them space. It can be devastating for most people, but it doesn't have to be if you do things right. And that leads us to number one. I'm going to give you three things or three steps that you need to take that will ensure that you avoid losing your man. Number one, start right. Start the relationship on a sound footing. Most ladies do not bother to ensure that they are starting a new relationship on a sound footing, that they are laying a strong foundation for the future. That's why they get in and out of relationships, and guys can easily check out on them. Guys can easily shut the door after them. They just come, catch their phone, and next thing they are gone. So how do you start right? You start right by knowing if this person is really the right person for you. Is this person the right partner for you? You need to know that. How are you going to know that? By asking questions, by communicating, by talking, by getting to know this person. Don't be desperate. Don't just accept whoever comes to you just because you want to have a boyfriend or you want to have a man. No. And remember, when a man wants you, when a man is coming to you, when a man approaches you, you hold the power. Most men are desperate at this point. When they come to you or when they are asking you out, they are desperate for you to say yes. So you have to use this desperation to your own advantage by putting them through an interview process. Trust me, they are interviewing for a job. The job is to take care of your heart. The job is to love you. The job is to take good care of you. So if they are not up to that task, then they are not the right person for you. They must cherish you. They must love you. They must care about you. So you need to be sure of this from the onset. Ask the right questions. Clarify their intentions. What do they want in this relationship? So nobody qualifies to be the one to be your man if he is not ready for the job, if he is not ready to do the needful. And the needful here means to love you, to care for you, to appreciate you, to play his role, to carry out his responsibility as your partner. He only becomes a man you can't lose when he has proposed. Okay, now you've vetted him, you've interviewed him, you've asked him questions, you've clarified his intentions, and you've seen. You now know what really is his motive in the relationship. You are sure that yes, he wants a long-term relationship. He's not just trying to catch some fun. He wants to go with you for the long run. Okay, and you now finally agree. Of course, you don't just agree the first time, or you don't make it easy. Give him some obstacles to climb. Let him pursue you. If he's not ready to do it at the beginning, trust me, he will not do it later on. Because at the beginning is when he's really desperate to have you. So give him an opportunity to prove his so-called love, to prove himself to you. And then when he meets the requirements, then you can give him the green light. Now, after you start dating, don't think that just because you are dating him, therefore he has automatically become your husband. No, he only becomes a man you can't lose when he has proposed to you, when he has proposed marriage. At this point, you've moved from dating to courtship. This is where you can now start planning your future in earnest together. You can now start working like a couple, making plans for the future. Otherwise, don't be afraid of losing him. Know that it can happen, it's part of life. And prepare for such an eventuality. That's why you don't have to put all your eggs in one basket. But let me not get ahead of myself. That's number 3. Let's go to number 2. Don't lose. Let him be the one to lose. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is you need to make sure that you bring a lot to the table. What you bring to the table should be beyond just sex. You should bring a lot more to the table. You should be of value to him. So if you're very valuable to him, it will be very difficult for him to let go of you. It will be very difficult for him to break up with you because you add value to his life. You make his life better. But if he chooses to break up with you despite all of this, it's his loss. It's not your loss. You know who you are. You know your value. You know what you bring to the table. So any man who cannot appreciate that, it's his loss. So that way, you can't lose any man. They can only lose you. So work on yourself. Learn skills. Make sure that you are a valuable person, a person of value, so that any man that has you or that comes across you knows that, yes, this is value. Yes, you are there to improve his life. You are there to make him better. You are there to compliment him. You are there to partner with him. You are there as his teammate to win, to fight together and win. Not that you are there to take away from him. Let's go to number 3. Number 3, date several men until courtship. Guys do this all the time. You will rarely find a guy who has not settled down, who is dating just one girl or one lady. But when it comes to ladies, they think that dating more than one guy is wrong. Well, I know why you think so. It's because you sleep with the person. The person is not your man, it's not your husband, and you're already sleeping with him. You see where you have started making mistakes. Why are you sleeping with somebody who is not your husband? You're only allowed to sleep with your husband. Your body is too precious. You give it to your husband. You can't just go around sleeping with a guy just because he told you he likes you. That's why he will take you as cheap, because you gave himself to him cheaply. So you have to value yourself enough to know that, yes, I'm special, I'm unique, and I bring a lot to the table. So when it comes to dating, which is just friendship, you're just getting to know each other, to know if you're suitable for each other. He doesn't know if he'll marry you. You don't know if you marry him initially when you're just dating. You're trying to size each other up to find out if you're the right fit for each other. Until you're sure of this and he has proposed marriage to you, that's when the relationship moves from dating to courtship. At this point, both of you are preparing for your marriage. You're planning for it, you're working towards it, you're now courting. When you are courting, you now become exclusive. And that has to be agreed between both of you, that you will be exclusive to each other. But as long as you're still just dating, from the onset, when a guy approaches you, you let him know that you already have a boyfriend. Even if you don't have a boyfriend, in your mind you have a boyfriend. You already have a boyfriend. So if he's cool with that, then let him go ahead. If he's not cool with that, then let him go. That means he's insecure. That means he doesn't like you that much. He's not ready to fight for you. A guy that likes you much and is ready to fight for you will not mind. Even when you have a boyfriend, he will still want to pursue you. He will still want to get you. He will tell you, no problem. that with time you get to choose which one is better. And then you have to let him know from the onset there that you don't sleep with your boyfriend. So if he's coming with the intention that he wants to sleep with you, he knows from the onset that that's not going to happen, that you are reserved for your husband. When that is clear, it makes it easy for you to date several guys because you're not giving your body to any one of them. You're not having sex with any one of them. You're just being friends. You go out on dates. You are just getting to know each other. You're just getting to... So when a guy knows that you are dating another guy, it becomes a competition. He wants to please you. He wants to win your heart over. He wants to beat the other guy to your heart. So that way, you will be the one to benefit. You win. So in this case, some of the guys will eliminate themselves while you will be the one to eliminate others. That way, you win. Rather than sticking to one guy, you are just dating him. He has several other girlfriends. Meanwhile, you've put everything in one basket. You've put all of your eggs in one basket. So one day when he wakes up and tells you that he's moving on, you are heartbroken. You caused it. You put this on yourself because of your ignorance. So you've got to equip yourself with knowledge and understand how to play this game. It's a game. Life itself is a game in the end. So you have to learn the rules of the game and play the game to win. You don't play it as a loser or to lose. You play it as a winner and win. So you have to learn fast. You have to be smart. You have to improve on yourself. Work on your relationship skills. Work on your social skills. Build yourself up and become that lady that men fall over themselves to win her heart. That's my girl. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit that notification bell so you get notified anytime we upload a video. So until next time, see ya.